Oh, is everyone? Go.
So, Math Girl, have you done a Triforce hunt?
I have not, but I've watched quite a few. Oh,
Ooh.
we're starting off. Bottle
It's already
of
a path
Sanctuary.
That's a really early path divergence.
Yes, it is.
And honestly, it makes sense. Because when you finish with the Kakariko checks, you usually want to save and quit out anyway. So holding off on Link's house till later and doing those checks with Hyrule Castle is probably a good idea.
So the Triforce hunt, basically, you just look for a certain number of Triforce pieces in certain chests, and they're scattered about.
I believe we are looking for 30.
Yeah, in this case, 30. And once you find all 30 of those out of the 40, I believe, then you just automatically win.
Yeah, I think that's correct. And they can be hidden anywhere, even in Ganon's tower.
Oh, dear.
Which, considering how many chests there are in Ganon's tower, I mean, that could be a really important spot. So, I think this is based off of the original Zelda, like this mode, where originally you were supposed to find all of the Triforce pieces hidden in the dungeon.
Oh, so it's not just Mion.
No, it is not. We are experiencing some technical difficulties.
Oh, boy.
Oh. Alright. Benteezy apparently found the gauntlets, power gloves, and there's a Triforce piece hidden in the Thieves' Town. We can assume Benteezy's already gotten that. Ooh. So we're off to a pretty good start. What do you think would be an interesting thing for this race? What would you like to see? Since we don't actually have to beat Ganon this time, all of the dungeons are on the table.
Well, I personally would like to see enough of the Triforce pieces in Ganon's tower that they have to beat all the dungeons, all 7 crystal dungeons. So I guess 11?
Yeah, there would have to be 11 in Crystal Tower.
I think that'd be fun.
I mean, 11 in Ganon's Tower. Excuse me, Crystal Tower? What am I? Excuse me. I think that'd be interesting. I want to see... Honestly, I kind of want to see the reverse. Where we sort of find them all in Overlord world locations, including, like, Pedestal.
Well, normally I'm a big fan of Pedestal, but in this case, that's pretty much not going to be a thing, so...
I can English very well.
Also, was that a single bomb in Kakariko Well? Is this, like, hard mode?
I'm not... it is hard mode, I believe.
Oh, alright, that makes sense then.
So, all of these runners seem to be checking each other's locations, and it's pretty sick so far. I'm wondering where the first divergence will be. Like, the first big split.
Usually after, like, South Route. Like, after the traditional CAC and South Route, then things kind of split. It's often how I see. So where do you think people will go first?
Well, my first check is always Easter.
That's a good place.
Like, it's a tier 0 dungeon. There's, what, 3 chests easily accessible? 3, maybe 4?
Yeah, 3 chests, the big chest, and then 1 if you know the dark room, I think.
Was that a flute on the library ledge?
It was too fast for me to see.
Alright, and apparently something's in the race game. Oh, it's just a piece of heart. Never mind. I'm wrong. I'm wrong a lot of the time.
He probably just did a blind run of it.
Probably.
And Uncle has the glove. Oh, that's where glove was.
We've also got silvers.
Where were silvers?
I'm not sure. We've got silvers and hookshot, though.
Well, that's an interesting start.
We've got a lot of movement already.
Wow. Oh, I think I saw a grain pendant up at Hera, and I missed everything else.
I didn't even see the map check.
It was on Andy's screen.
Okay.
And Hippo opting not to do the dark room.
To be fair, I don't blame him.
Neither do I. I only know the dark room and the Samaria puzzle and Turtle Rock.
I've done that dark room. It's not fun. But
Ooh, Moon Pearl!
I think we've seen every shield upgrade.
Moon Pearl
Two.
and Mini Moldorm.
No, I could be wrong. Hippo with a hookshot glitch on the swamp drain chest.
Yep.
Words are hard.
I can never get the hookshot glitch.
It's about 50-50 for me. I think the timing's a little interesting.
I'm good at like the mirror, but shout outs to these guys for being able to do this stuff.
DududeDude, it looks like he's setting up for a damage warp, death warp.
I
Alright,
think
we
he's
got
trying to kill the guard.
maybe piece of heart and ice rod cave. That's not good.
Yeah.
That's a really out of the way place to find that.
Well, I mean, chances are it's Sphere 0, right? So probably most people are gonna do that in this logic.
Yes and no.
Oh! I think Ben meant to do the... Oh, maybe not. Huh. Never mind. I'm wrong.
Oh, we found the lamp though, so no dark rooms needed.
Was that in Zelda's cell?
That was in Zelda's cell. And Andy with the fake flippers.
Oh. Let's see if he's gonna do reverse fake flippers.
Maybe.
Oh, that's one thing I do want to see, though. I want to see some Andy hovers.
You want to see some Andy hovers? Well, we might get to see those.
Blue mail from the hobo.
That's not the worst hobo I've seen.
I certainly wouldn't say no to it. But, you know, I'm a scrub.
Alright, so am I losing it, or Do we know where all 3 shield upgrades are? Because there is one in the well, there's one in Muldroom, and then there's one in the back of Escape, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh.
So we might see Riot Shield.
So Angie going for Water Walk?
That's not a bad idea.
Bombos?
Bombos and a bottle.
Sure, Andy doesn't need it, but I'm sure he's happy to have it nonetheless.
But that makes 2 bottles for Andy, which gives him a little bit of safety.
Indeed.
And a Triforce piece on Zora Ledge. Holy crap. Something actually good from there.
Yeah, it's not often you see something useful there.
It's not, though I've seen a couple sword upgrades.
Houlihan attempt.
I've never seen that setup for Houlihan.
He gets it. So you want to position yourself far enough back into the grave and then place a bomb and you just kind of get pushed forward, I guess. I'm not quite sure how it works, it just does.
Because I know of the Zora Houlihan. Not the Zora Houlihan, the Flipperless Houlihan.
There's also, I believe, 3 setups with boots. If I'm not mistaken. See what Sarashla, whatever his name is, has for us.
Well, DududeDude seems to have messed up the hookshot. Gets it on the second try, though.
That's pretty good.
And we've got 2 runners who look like they're going into Eastern.
Yeah, it's version 27. It's the dungeon logic. It's a good play, if you ask me.
But does that count for something like Triforce?
Now that I do not know.
Well, theoretically, the Triforce could be anywhere in the dungeon. They don't have a location requirement.
Oh, speaking of a Triforce piece, first chest Eastern.
So that'll be the 7th for Hippo. Where did they find... I'm wondering where they've checked that Andy hasn't.
And I believe that was a death work for Benteezy.
And am I loony, or does DududeDude have 8?
Well, that's because he just got a second one in Eastern.
No, DududeDude.
Oh, DududeDude?
He hasn't even been to Eastern.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
This is interesting, because I believe that could technically put him in the lead.
Yeah,
but for something like Triforce Hunt, leads are just out the window.
Oh, we got a big piece. And Andy, I would assume he's comfortable with the dark room.
I would assume most of these runners are comfortable with the dark room.
Like, I've personally never seen him do that dark room, but I'd assume he knows it.
Now, here's an interesting concept, and call me a mad scientist. Ooh.
Oh, we got a crystal at Eastern, and I missed what.
And Desert.
Oh,
Eastern Desert, and Hera is a. Anyway, call me a mad scientist, but I wonder how this would mix with Key Sanity.
Oh, I was actually just thinking about that. That'd be so fun. I love Key Sanity.
I've been interested in.
Oh, 3 Triforce pieces. Alright, that's all 3 items out of Eastern, and all 3 were Triforce pieces.
Now, this does bring up an interesting question. It's a crystal dungeon. Do you still try to finish that later?
No. Probably not. Not unless you're running out of options, like, near the end. Because you've gotten all 3 items out, and I don't believe it's a 5-6 crystal. Would you?
Would I complete the dungeons to get into Ganon's tower?
Well, would you go back to a dungeon before you have to? Like, how soon would you do that?
For something like Eastern, I think checking
another Triforce piece.
Wow, Death Mountain has Triforce, like has a Triforce and a mushroom.
And he's saying no to it? Okay.
I think they want to check the right side and then loop around. Although, I don't know. I don't agree with this play by Benteezy. DududeDude's gonna see the Triforce piece and kick themselves for not having flippers, because I don't think you can fake flipper to that.
You can if you have boots.
If you have boots?
Yes, and it's preferable if you have the Moon Pearl as well, because you can actually store a water walk and fake flipper, and if you don't have Moon Pearl, you have to swim all the way without touching land to the waterfall and jump down. If you have the Moon Pearl, you can get a second water walk.
So, King Zora, just a little bit of love. I think Ben ran out of bomb.
What is Ben doing?
I don't know. I'm confused. DududeDude heading up to Death Mountain, though, instead of going to Eastern.
Bulgin, if you were talking about the one where he jumped in the water, I think he was just checking the island. And I apologize if I messed up your name.
Vulcan does bring up an interesting point, though, about the logic for Ganon's tower. Now, I didn't know this. That it selects 1 to 15 locations and puts random trash in there before placing dungeon items. So, while I don't think it's possible to get all 11 in there...
Oh, Old Man has a Triforce piece.
And we got a Triforce piece in 7th chest, too.
Oh.
This might be a fast run.
Oh, no.
But as I was saying, because of the way those are placed, it's probably unlikely we'll see Ganon's tower in this race. But we got Titans!
That's Dark World access. Now, Aga can still be required under these circumstances?
3 Triforce pieces in 7 chests!
Wow.
And Benteezy is set up to go to Dark World Death Mountain. And Tower of Hera.
Wow. Oh, and that's a nice place for mitts, too, because often a lot of runners want to wait to go up, like, and do a bunch of stuff until they have mitts. But I guess they're all doing it now.
Looks like it. It seems Death Mountain was definitely the play. And I suppose with the lamp, there's no reason to avoid it.
This is true. And Spiral Cave had a piece of heart. My apologies.
Alright, it looks like Andy's gonna go grab that lonely Triforce piece in Spectacle Rock.
Good idea.
DududeDude getting frustrated with the mini Moldrum, though. It was a wily fella. Just dodging. That's a Triforce piece on the island. I don't think that one's going to be gotten.
Probably not. Ooh, a sword.
That's our first sword, and we got a quack.
We did?
We did. I believe Benteezy picked up Quack and Super Bunny.
Wow. Oh, was that along with the sword?
Yep.
And
Okay,
Red-
pendants are Swamp and Skull Woods.
Meyer and Thieves Town are 5 and 6.
All right. And Total Rock is Quack.
Also,
Vanilla Medallion.
good to note that if we need it, the mushroom's on top of Spectacle Rock.
It's good to note, but without the mirror yet, and mirror not necessarily being required, might not see it picked up.
True, but, you know, could be something like hammer or whatever.
Alright, so Benteezy's done with Death Mountain for the moment. Now, where does one go with 12 Triforce pieces and Death Mountain cleared? I believe they haven't done Eastern yet, have they?
No. But, well, Andy and... I know Andy did, didn't he? Yeah, because he did the Dark Room.
2 of our runners have done Eastern. I know that.
If I were those two, I would go to Dark World.
We go to Hera.
What?
I mean, you're already on Death Mountain.
But you don't have him or Mirror.
For Tower of Hera?
How would you get there?
Oh, that's true. I'm dense. Benteezy's turning in the bottle. I guess they weren't able to get it the first time through. And the kid! The kid is holding one of the most powerful magical items in this world. Where does he get that?
What did he have?
He had the Triforce piece.
Oh, wow. That's scary to give in a little kid's hands. But then again, how old's Link?
That's a good question. Alright, Benteezy's already starting on the Skull Woods.
I agree with this play.
So do I. From sheer distance traveled, Benteezy is probably, like, in the lead. But I feel like Hippo and Andy have been more thorough with their checks.
I mean, I can't say I'm really surprised that Andy's able to thoroughly clear things out. Oh, flippers!
We got flippers from the bottom merchant?
Skull Woods.
Skull Woods. Oh, nice.
In the chest where all the holes appear.
Well, that definitely gives Benteezy some access to a Triforce piece. I don't remember if Benteezy was the one that checked. Benteezy. Okay. I've been connected on my pronunciation of his name. My apologies.
Oh, I think that was a death warp to get health.
That's a good call. Now, there's not that many chests left to check in Skull Woods.
I think it's just the one, right? And then they have to wait till they have Fire Rod.
That's true. But I guess if this is the last item, like, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I don't know that I would do this just because it takes so long.
It's a gamble.
True, but in this mode, it's kind of like, you know, you don't
Well,
have
if
to get
if you're gonna make gambles, this is probably the mode to do it.
exactly. Does hard mode have modified heart counts? Oh, Willard answered. Never mind. Now, I do not recall. I think that hard mode does not have Butter Sword. Is that correct?
Actually, I think hard mode only has up to Master Sword. Also, there are heart pieces in this game because we've seen them. There's probably fewer. Book on the Cape Ledge? Bumper Cave Ledge? That's interesting.
You said book?
Yeah, book. Is a book.
Take a look in a book. I'm sorry. I had to. Well, Jen, didn't we see all 3 shields, you said?
Yeah, we've seen all 3 shields. I'm pretty sure.
Been saying there's no mirror shield.
No mail. Oh. Well, if we've seen all 3 shields, would the second shield upgrade be replaced by something? Because I don't think I've tracked...
I've honestly... Oh, what was... Oh, never mind.
I don't think I, was looking when everyone got their, to the other person's location.
Oh, well, there's a Triforce piece of Thieves Town. And I don't know, because I've only played normal mode and easy mode.
I played expert a couple times because I'm a bit of a masochist, but...
Oh, man. I just can't. I like my safeties too much.
3 hearts through most of the game was really interesting.
Powder!
Powder sends us on a fetch quest.
Well, I mean, it's also nice to have just, you know, for health purposes.
It is a nice bit of safety.
And it looks like he's going to continue through Thieves Town.
I don't blame them. Thieves Town is a relatively fast dungeon. And...
yeah, but with 7 hearts.
Well, even with 7 hearts, the blind fight is probably one of the most accessible. I don't want to say easiest, because definitively not.
I mean, I would not do it with 7 hearts and no safeties. Except a bottle or 2.
Well, in those bottles is a red potion, so one of them, at least.
It's just phase 3 is so hard. Like, I don't trust that.
Well, you see, that's why you have to use the Toho sprites and just practice the dodging.
Oh dear.
Throw on some bullet hell music.
What's your favorite sprite?
My favorite sprite is Cyrano. Because I'm a big old baka.
I like Negative Link. It looks nice.
Ooh, we got a shovel.
Shovel? Where?
We're getting all the fetch quests. Yeah, Thieves Town and the bomb ledge.
Huh.
And a bow!
Oh? In the bombable hut? Or...
Yeah!
Oh, wow.
So, like, Village of Outcasts is the play.
I mean, it usually is.
Yeah. You're not wrong. Unfortunately, I don't know if the items are good in this good to find in a dungeon in the seed.
I mean, you're gonna have to get stuff anyway just to make stuff available.
Yes, but unlike in other seeds, this doesn't do progress. Like, it's not... Getting the items doesn't necessarily progress you towards winning. Just opens more locations.
No, I mean, you gotta have enough locations with the Triforce pieces stuff.
Yeah.
And map from that chest. So I have not been keeping count. Is there gonna be a item in the big chest?
I don't believe so, because I think at least 2 of the runners have skipped it.
Well, I mean, they don't have hammer.
That too. I'll be perfectly honest. I haven't really been keeping track of the items because I've been busy. I've been trying to watch all 4.
Same as
Oh, ooh, DududeDude. DududeDude taking some hits, but this should be a finish.
Oh, he got it. And as did Benteezy.
We got an almost synced Fire Rod and Crystal pickup by Benteezy and DududeDude. Is that gonna send them back to Skull Woods?
I wouldn't do it. I mean, not till later anyway. Just, well, Macula's not easy on fighter sword, single magic, and 7-8 hearts.
Oh, and DududeDude doesn't have enough for the chess game.
Oh no. That's not good.
That's actually tragic.
I think it was a Triforce piece there, right?
Yes. Yes, there was.
Ooh, are we getting digging game?
We're getting digging game from Benteezy.
Alright, pick a number between 1 and 30, chat. I picked 30. What do you pick, Drake?
5.
4.
Nope.
11, 13 for a bottle. That's our 3rd bottle.
Well, I think Velton was closest, so... Then again, we didn't really give much warning.
Dalton, you and our eternal love and affection.
Eternal's a little strong. It's not like you guessed right on.
Fair enough.
I'm kidding.
Oh, we're getting hype cave check. Are we gonna have a hype cave today?
We might. Apparently, the 3rd bottle pickup wasn't supposed to happen, and DududeDude doesn't have bomb.
Oh,
That's
bad.
That is the 2nd time DududeDude hasn't had the resources to access something. I feel kind of bad.
Oh, Master Sword!
Alright. And a Triforce.
Piece.
So a little bit of hype.
So, is that 19 on Hippo already?
Yes. That is 19 on Hippo.
Wow. And Hippo gets blind down?
Yep. I didn't see if Hippo checked Skull Woods, so they might head up north.
Apparently not, because they don't have flippers.
Alright, so Hippo might do the Skull Woods check now.
We'll see if something's nice in the back of Skull Woods. Oh, a pod check? No?
I wouldn't say no to this, especially with the bow.
Maybe a catfish and pyramid first?
Wait. Did Andy not pick up the bow?
I thought he did.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
It's really not good. Although, not as bad as it would be in every other mode.
Oh yeah, this is probably the mode you want to forget an item in, but...
Well, I mean, in
Okay,
any other mode.
Now, I believe I saw a bottle in the dig game, right?
Yes.
Hippo just pulled a 20, so that does confirm that there are only 2 bottles, but I'm guessing Benteezy didn't have the second bottle.
Okay, so the rest of the items that they're not supposed to, like, there's not a third upgrade or whatever, or, you know.
Yeah.
So I guess they all turn into big 20s.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay, so Andy did get the bow. I was gonna say, that would be really awkward. Because that's, Bumble Hunt's a pretty easy check.
I mean, I've forgotten weirder things.
Yeah.
One time I completely missed Kakariko Well and it has the flute.
I forgot Blind Hut.
It happens. Alright. Well, I was about to say let's see if we're gonna be bow locked, but we have bow.
But yes,
Third.
we would have been bow locked.
And I think that's the last sword in this mode.
Yeah, it is. What I'm wondering is, what would the sword upgrades turn into now?
Probably 20.
Probably.
And let's see what Catfish has for us today.
A Triforce piece!
You know, I kind of have to wonder, like, had this been back in the day of non-progressives, like, how that would have worked. Would they have just had 3 swords?
You know, probably. I wasn't around when the non-progressive swords were a thing.
I came around near the end of V18.
I started around V25. So I'm fairly new to the scene, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Alright, let's see if Pod... Oh!
Was that a death warp, I think?
It was a death warp. They don't have a hammer to get down off the ledge.
Oh, right. Right.
Alright, Andy's making his way to the Catfish to get their Triforce piece. And DududeDude is finally checking Eastern.
Good idea.
That'll get them 3 Triforce pieces.
Yep. Mirror!
We got Mirror in Palace?
Yeah! In the Vanilla Big Key location.
That is huge!
Wow.
Benteezy just has all of the movement, and Hippo isn't far behind them.
Ugh. When it's book, it's something like, this is a paradox.
Yeah, the book on the pedestal is probably my second favorite.
Alright, sorry. But yeah.
Book on pedestal is probably my second.
Oh, are we getting Hammerium?
We might get Hammerium.
It looks like he's setting up Hammerium. Now, I do not know enough about Hammerium to tell you if he gets it until he actually goes over.
Uh, this looks like it's gonna be close.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh, nope. You gonna go for a second time? Nope.
Some frustration slashes.
That seems like a very frustrating thing to not get.
It looks like an awkward trick, but a really useful.
I should.
There it is.
Gets it second try and forgets he doesn't.
And he forgot he doesn't have it. Have the key. Wow.
He is not happy.
The quack
He is not happy at all.
quacked all over it. Ooh, and he found the big key.
Oh dear. Oh man. He gets a single bomb for his efforts.
Oh man, that's awful.
Oh man.
So how mad do you think they are?
I would be very salty. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd be like a 20. What about you?
I'd be Bowser right after Mario rescued the princess.
Oh, another Triforce piece. And oh
That
yeah, he has land.
Benteezy up to 17.
And
Hippo is at an astounding 20 though, along with Andy.
but it's in right side chest of the basement of pod. What are those?
They're boots.
Also, sorry guys if I get a little excited.
It looks like everyone's collecting some money. To be fair, hard mode seeds are a little light on the cash. I think all of the 300 are removed or reduced.
I don't know. I think Willard knows. I think I've seen him do some harder difficulties.
Ooh.
He can shed some light on the subject.
And Benteezy hadn't been in Eastern. I think that was the difference between him and the other lead runners. So Benteezy is now picking up all their Triforce pieces.
So they're gonna be at 21 by the end of this.
Looks like it. This is still anybody's race.
Let's hope it thins out a little after this.
Maybe. You have to keep in mind that there are 40 Triforce pieces out of the, 200 possible locations to check? 240?
Yeah. True.
And Benteezy getting the speed glitch there. I always forget that that's a thing.
Speed glitch. The spin speed or the...
The spin speed. Alright, so most of the runners have finished pod. And Eastern has been. So where do we go now? Based on the items everyone has, I would say the play would be Swamp.
I mean, I agree, but...
You agree, but you don't want it to be. Also, if I remember right, there's a
they're
flute.
gonna have a fun time getting there, though.
Yeah.
They have to go from the Kakariko portal.
That's true. The other thing is there's a flute. I believe on the library ledge. Library bookshelf.
Oh, that's true. maybe check out the Meyer area first?
Possibly? I could also be wrong. All I saw was blue. My brain sort of just fills in the rest of the pixel.
Yeah. That's the fair
Could have just been
point.
a rupee. And I could just be wishful thinking.
I mean, hopefully somebody remembers if it was flute.
Also, I don't think we're going to see Ganon's Tower unless there are 11 Triforce pieces there, in which case this is going to be a long run.
I'm trying to think if there'd be a way for Pedestal and Ganon's Tower to be required.
There is! The Pedestal has 1 Triforce piece, and Ganon's Tower has 11.
Yes, but then Pedestal won't be required. Like, you just do Ganon's Tower, right?
That's true. Realistically, I don't know if there is a way to get Ganon's Tower and Pedestal.
Oh, okay, so they're not getting that Triforce piece.
Which one?
The one that Aga's required for.
Oh. So there goes one.
Okay, so we could hope for 11 Triforce pieces, and then let's see what we need for the 7 crystals. What could be on Ped?
That could be in.
So, Ice Rod be on Pedestal.
Oh god. No. My nightmares.
What was the third pendant? Swamp? Was it?
Pendant.
So, Hammer could be on Pedestal.
Hammer could. Well, that'd be interesting.
I've never seen it. As could the Samaria.
I don't believe Turtle Rock was a pendant dungeon, so it's possible.
And Flute, unless you're right about the library ledge. So there's quite a few options for Pedestal. Ether. And I think that's it. Yeah,
Apparently, we're getting an update on one of the other runners in the race. Magnus is at 22 currently. So they are right behind our lead runners.
Wow.
And keep in mind, these are not the only 4 people running in this race. We've got, I didn't see the count. Did you?
No, I don't even have that open. I don't know how to...
That is... we have a lot of people racing on Speedruns Live right now. We have 32 total.
Lumberjack checked. Lumberjack, or not Lumberjack, Blacksmith and... yeah.
Hammer.
Well, no, they can't do...
Oh, right, they can't hammer. Right.
But they can do Batman.
They can do Batman. So I think I've seen everyone who goes through this pick up at least most of their...
Bomb for his troubles.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Do they have the required licenses to craft bombs?
I don't know, but why did he leave the chest? Well, I guess he just doesn't want to mess with it. Ooh, okay. Benteezy is going for the, and he doesn't get it, but he was going for the fancy bomb jump. How I do
The
that
spectacle rock one?
yeah, how I do that is
Oh!
I set up with the Sarashvarella
That was a Triforce piece in,
Batman.
on the Imp.
Oh.
And apparently not touching the, purple chest. Also, it's interesting. I thought there was a flute, but I guess not.
Yeah, I doubt that all 4 of them would have forgotten.
It was likely just a 5.
Oh boy.
Alright, Benteezy found the big key for Hera, so they're going to climb the tower.
Yep.
Think we're going to see Tile Room?
Probably not. I wouldn't. Would you?
In the basement?
Yeah.
Depends. It's a bit of a time sink, but if there's a Triforce piece there, it might
really
be worth it.
Well, I don't know, like
Especially with this many Triforce pieces in.
Bugnet and green pendant.
So we'll be able to see what Sashvala has.
Tracker, I believe that Hera is the green pendant. Not sure who the tracker is.
Our trackers for this evening: Bracco, Falcone, and Terminal Crowbar. And I'd like to give a shout out to them. Thank you for tracking for us.
Yes, thank you guys.
Andy is doing his Dark World Death Mountain checks.
Here's that way.
I guess they didn't check Super Bunny. Alright, that's 2 runners down, having finished Mulburn. How mean would it be for Sashvala to have a Triforce piece?
Oh, man.
Because then Sashvala would have had one, the Imp would have had one, and we know there's one in the Aga Cave. So
That's mean.
That's 3 behind, like, side quests.
That's mean, but that's why I love the idea. Oh, looks like they're... Oh wait, he's already done that.
The Haunted Grove didn't really have anything. Maybe the kid at the Haunted Grove has something. Oh, we're getting a shovel check. First.
Oh. Good idea. And
Just
it's just a piece of heart.
Just a bit of love. Andy grabbed the Triforce piece on the floating island. I think that's why they came here.
Ah.
So they're at 24.
I don't know that I'd do that.
Well, it's
a bit out of the way.
Again, and this is something I brought up a moment ago. They're at 24 out of 30. If it was early on, like just first 10 Triforce pieces, I wouldn't bother.
True.
But they are close to the end.
And they've already seen quite a few that there's no way they're getting.
Couple, yeah. But they're done with the guaranteed Triforce pieces. Now we're going to see if any of these runners check one of the other dungeons, because so far everyone's just been checking overworld location.
I think you were right. Maybe they should do Swamp. Like, I think...
Swamp is definitely the play.
Like, as awful as a dungeon as it is, it's probably...
Swamp, or, hear me out, Ice Palace.
I would do Ice Palace.
Both are horrible.
As much as I dislike ice physics, I dislike swamp even more. How about you? Which would you do?
I would do swamp. Especially when you already have the hook shot. I mean, nobody likes left side swamp, but...
It's just such a long dungeon. And, like, spread out.
Well, that's part of the reason you do it, isn't it? You get it out of the way, you rip the band-aid off. It's also one of the most dense locations.
Yeah, 6 items. I've been burned badly by ice pellets.
Well, you have to think. Our really big choices for dungeons right now are Ice Palace or Swamp. You can't get to Mire.
Oh, that's true. Swamp only has one reachable chest. Draco Falcone has a point.
Oh, that's true! So the play is Ice Palace.
You know what? Now I want Hammer to be in the first chest of Swamp.
That would be funny. Except not possible. Well, first non...
Yeah, like the first item chest. Not the
This isn't Key Sanity, we're not doing the very first chest.
Yeah, no, I was talking about the... Yes, I am a troll. The trollier the seed, the better.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being a troll. They could also turn in Sashula's pendant.
Oh yes, Shabadoo. Why, thank you.
The biggest troll, though, would be if Hammer was the first item.
Oh, I've been waiting so long for such a thing.
Because it's got to be one of the last places to try to check.
I want either that, or I want Vanilla Samaria.
Vanilla Cana Samaria?
Yes.
You want that in Misery Mire, really?
Yes.
Oh! Ouch! The green pendant was just a green rupee. That's just a slap in the face.
Oh, that's true. It could be... Oh, wait! That can't actually be Hammer, because Swamp is... Oh. So I was wrong earlier, because Swamp's a... Yeah, never mind.
So, we've seen the mushroom. And
Piece of heart.
all of the runners are running out of spots now.
Man. Or, you know, what would be even funnier than Vanilla Samaria?
What?
Keen on Ped and then a bunch of Triforce pieces in Mire and... Or like, you know, and then T-Rock as well, and then Ganon's Tower.
That'd be funny.
That'd be hilarious.
Last Triforce piece, G Tower, big chest. I don't think it's going to be the last one they pick up. As funny as that would be,
It's not likely, but it'd be hilarious.
I can't even consider the scenario in which that would happen.
I mean, you just need 11 pieces.
Eliminator with 26. Holy cow.
Wow.
So Hippo with 24 is still not in the lead. They're going into Ice Palace though. That might catch them up. Oh! Triforce piece in the first chest!
Of Ice Palace?
Yes!
Oh, wow. Yeah, and just a bomb on, not graveyard,
Desert Ledge.
Well, no, it's the weird name, cave with no name. Cave 45.
The, one south of Haunted Grove?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, like... I've never heard it called Mirror Cave. I'll keep that in mind.
I always just call it the cave south of Haunted Grove. It's a long name, but it's accurate. Alright. Looks like Hippo's not even bothering with...
Oh yes, Willard. Can you just imagine if this was expert and they had to go do Aghanim? For that,
I think expert
Triforce.
would break some of these runners. And realistically, I don't think we'd get as many people as we have now.
True.
A lot of people say they want to see an expert race or like some of these harder difficulties, but nobody actually wants to do them.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. I want to watch one, but I don't want to play one.
Now, Hippo isn't checking the big key chest, even though they just found the big key. Which I find interesting.
I really need to learn routing for Ice Palace.
It seems like there's a bunch of different routes.
26 for Andy, they say. I shouldn't assume that they're a he. What did... Normal difficulty, but 30 out of... Willard, that's mean.
Hey.
Normal difficulty, but 30 out of 30 Triforce pieces, Willard's saying.
That'd be interesting. Everyone's getting this, Stalfos. Like,
Oh, did we
bomb.
find Hammer somewhere?
Did we?
Someone in chat saying Hammer time.
I missed it. Oh! Hippo found Hammer in Ice Palace!
Oh, wow.
And then they bailed.
Well, I mean, can you blame them? That opens up, like,
if one of the, other chests is a Triforce piece, yes. Yes, I can.
I mean, they found at least 2 items.
Found a Triforce piece, Hammer, I don't know what else.
I mean, there's only 3 items in Ice Palace.
DududeDude seems to have forgotten how much money they needed for Zora.
Oh dear.
DududeDude is making a lot of awkward checks.
Oh man.
Well, we found out what was in the big key chest in Ice Palace. It was just a small key.
Oh, that's evil.
Just a small key. Looks like we're finishing the... Andy and Benteezy look like they're both ready to do more of the Ice Palace.
I don't know. Ice Palace is really long for one item. And when it's a... You know...
Now, if this is a
like-
normal race, I would probably agree. Especially with the items that they already have. But... because it's Triforce piece, and you are looking for basically one type of item. Really, if it's that item, worth.
Is it if you spend an extra 3 minutes or 4 minutes on it?
If the other locations are too far out of the way? Maybe.
What's Willard calling savage? My trolls? There's the hammer. It's in the weird spiked chest.
Yep, Benteezy was ready to mirror out too.
Alright, Hippo, please do not flood the key.
I hope Hippo floods the key.
That's mean.
I hope Hippo floods the key.
Like, there's a lot of things I would wish on runners, but two that I would never wish are...
Oh, hey, Hippo found
flooding
another Triforce piece. He's at 27. We got Andy and Hippo at 27. They are really close together.
Don't flood the key. Don't flood the key.
Alright, so to anyone just joining us, Triforce Hunt is where 40 pieces of the Triforce are scattered around Hyrule at both light and dark world. They can be anywhere, because they're considered trash items. You need to find 30 of them, and then you win. You don't have to beat Ganon, you just have to find all 30. Now, looks like Hippo did not drown Nikki. I believe that was the last opportunity to do so as well.
I've seen very good runners. I've even seen Andy flood the key.
Well, we might see him flood the key again. Alright, Hippo finishing up left side. It's entirely possible that Hippo finishes the game in the next couple of chests.
Yeah, he only needs 3 more pieces.
And there's more than 3 items left, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. 6 items in Swamp, right? I think.
I believe so.
Although 2 of those are not Triforce pieces.
Right.
So, left side Swamp was completely useless.
Benteezy doing hammer bags.
Oh,
I don't think we've seen that yet.
I don't think so either. And it's just 10 arrows.
I believe everyone's found their hammer now.
I think so, yeah.
But how much does that really open up?
Quite a bit. Well,
Yes, but they've had access to most of the Dark World already.
I mean, it makes movement a lot easier at the very least.
It does. Alright, so apparently that was all of the items in the palace. DududeDude just bailed after finding the last Triforce piece. 3 of our runners are at 27 pieces.
There's a 28!
Wow. The runners like to prove me wrong. It's a given. And we got a cane!
That's gotta be Kane. That probably sounded horrible in a female voice.
Yeah. I want to say dead meme. I'm not saying it's a dead meme, but it's... Yeah, I'm saying it's a dead meme.
Actually, that's reuse. That was the deepest my voice could go, sorry.
All right. So is Hippo going? No, Hippo doesn't have the cane.
Guys, give him some credit. He probably wasn't here for last tournament.
New meme is bees. I'll agree with that. I'll agree with bees. So what you're saying is we've got to do some expert run where the fairies turn into bees.
Has Hippo not gotten this Triforce piece?
Not this one.
Oh my goodness, he's gonna be at 29.
Yep, and it just needs one more. They haven't been in Hera. No, they've been in Hera. I'm wrong. Unfortunately, Hippo can't do Turtle Rock, can they? They don't have the cane. No, they do have cane.
Well,
They do have cane.
Got cane. No, that was Benna that got cane, apparently.
No, Hippo has the cane.
Oh, well, I guess I missed him getting it.
The cane was in Swamp, right?
Oh, right. Right, so they're all gonna get it.
Yeah. Benteezy was the one that didn't have the cane, but they have it now. And yes,
man.
Hippo probably item counted. Benteezy is at 29, so is Hippo. We might see this run end in the next couple of minutes, though.
Feels bad, man.
I don't know if there's anywhere closer for Benteezy to check. Ooh. This is
a Triforce piece.
This is tense because of like just how close. Wait a minute, has Hippo not? Where's Benteezy going?
Apparently.
Has Benteezy not done? Was there a Triforce piece?
Wait, he's doing Aga. What?
Oh, he knows where One Piece is definitively. He's gonna do Aga real quick and then go get it.
But that takes forever. Oh my goodness.
But it's a guaranteed piece. This could be the play. Like Hippo could spend the entire time in Turtle Rock.
And also, I think I just saw Ether on Hippo's screen.
But this is exciting. It's a race to, like, for Hippo to just find that one random item, while Benteezy is going for the guaranteed one that they know.
Yeah, but Benteezy's also only at 28.
That's true. Huh. So, why is Benteezy doing Aghanim?
That's a very...
I was really excited for a moment. And now I'm slightly less excited. I'm still hyped because...
Yeah, take the blue potion, please.
Hey. Ben never did get the Spectacle Rock one.
How? What?
He knows where the rest of his Triforce pieces are.
Oh my goodness. He's just gotta rush and get those.
It's just a rush for him to finish. Oh, he has? Then, does he know something we don't?
He might. Kinda hard to pay attention to 4 people at once.
I've been doing my best, but... we missed things. You know what'd be really funny? If somehow DududeDude manages to pull off a win by just finding 2 random Triforce pieces next to each other.
Oh, trust me, Bulletin. We know that. Oh, apparently, powdering anti-fairies just turns into hearts in hard mode.
Yes.
I did
And in
not know
expert
this.
mode, they turn into bees.
Oh, well,
A swarm of bees.
Chair would be happy.
You can imagine my, shock the first time I did that.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
Actually, all fairies are replaced with bees in expert.
Oh wow! So even like the bonk thing.
Yeah. Are we not getting mimic hype?
Apparently not. Well, never mind. I spoke too soon.
I think Hippo's just sort of panicking at this moment.
Yeah, he's kind of running out of spots.
Wait, what did DududeDude get? Is DududeDude gonna win?
What?
DududeDude's going for the island.
Oh my goodness! You're right.
No?
What?
Maybe? Ice
Was
Rod?
that Ice
What?
Rod? Well,
I'm so confused.
Ice Rod and Mimic Cave. What a meme.
Well, I can finish Turtle Rock. Last Triforce on Try Next. Okay, no, he's got that.
That's
Alright.
perfect.
So, DududeDude's looking for their last piece. Benteezy's going to go grab their last piece.
That's perfect.
Pieces, hopefully. I don't know. Andy also is in Turtle Rock, looking for their last piece. Meanwhile, honestly, I think Ben made the smarter play here if they know exactly where the last two pieces are.
Yeah, but I think he's only knowing where this one is. Why
also,
is he going in that way?
probably because they forgot. I've done something like that. The lag tree!
Yeah.
Is Laser Bridge gonna finish it? We don't know. Help!
Oh my goodness. Let's hope not.
That's a save and quit. Ben, where are you going? I'm spooked.
Okay, yeah, safety door is always good.
Safety door is good. Hippo, where? Hippo, please. It's a 4-way 29th. That's a map. It's a map. Oh no!
And
No!
Andy's right behind. Andy's about to get big chest.
Oh no! That's a small key.
Oh my goodness! Please, Hippo. Oh my goodness, Hippo, please.
Bench, where are you going?
Oh, and apparently
Ben, go back.
Elmagus
no, yes.
and known
Ben
are
didn't
done.
get the floating platform. Oh, but Hippo got the first.
GG to Hippo.
Hippo got it first, and the text glitched out. What? Hippo wins.
Hippo, the first of our four winners,
with the laser bridge victory. Benteezy will be right behind them unless Andy grabs one randomly.
Look at the credits! What is that?
The credits do not seem to appreciate Triforce Hunt mode. Help. It was the third? Yeah, it was the third chest on Laser Bridge. So, it's going to be Benteezy, then Andy. DududeDude's going to bring up the rear on these four runners.
Oh, wow. Andy,
keep in mind, these are not the only four runners.
Benteezy. Although I don't know if that's actually official SRL though.
Let me go check. Meanwhile,
GG to Andy and Benteezy.
GG to all of our runners.
Indeed. GG to everybody who's actually, willing to do this. Also, just a shameless plug here. If you guys like what you're watching, feel free to follow your runners and my co-commentator and the trackers of this race. They've all been doing a nice job.
Apparently, the person who came in first was Inknun, followed by El Magus, then Hippo and Benteezy and Andy. So, congratulations to all of our participants. That was definitively just... That was a close end.
Wow. That's amazing. And DududeDude's about to be done too.
DududeDude will be coming up on Laser Bridge. Apparently, Hippos is the only one glitching out.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there.
Alright.
How do interviews work?
That is the question. I'm wondering if we should get these, some of these runners in.
I mean, I can add them.
Alright, and Evandius finishes with a 7th place time of 1:22.05. Oh, DududeDude.
Oh, ow. That hurts.
Right, I'm gonna send some messages out.
Seems like a solid plan. And the duck call sleeps again! Flute was on pedestal!
Wow. So I was wrong.
Alright, DududeDude's about to finish.
Yep. And that would be all of our runners finishing up.
Aw, thanks, Draco.
I appreciate it, Draco. This was probably one of the closest races I've seen in tournaments. And that's honestly just has to do with the logic for Triforce.
DududeDude's gotten a weird glitchy.
Yeah, that's awkward.
Wow. What an amazing race. GG, DududeDude, and everybody else in this race.
All right, so it looks like we're not getting anyone in for an interview, and that's gonna be. Well, hold on. Let me ask DududeDude.
While he's doing that, everyone, go ahead. If you like what you've seen today, follow the runners, follow all 4 speed gaming channels, follow the trackers, follow the commentators. We gotta get at least 1 Willard sis. Oh, hold on. Hello, DududeDude.
Hello.
DududeDude, welcome.
GG.
Thank you, GG.
That was an interesting race. I noticed you had a few money issues early on.
Yeah, I did.
What'd you think of the seed?
It was an interesting seat. I'm not too used to Triforce hunting though, so this is some interesting decision making I had to make. Also, I think something is really wrong with my credits right now.
Both you
Hippo
and
got the same thing, but then Benteezy and Andy didn't get it, so...
I don't know if that's to do with your guys'
Maybe
personal
console.
setups.
Maybe it's console
Right.
versus emulator?
I don't know. I've done Triforce hunts on seats before with credits just being fine now, so I'm not certain why it's being a problem this time.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello. We're joined by Benteezy. GG.
Thank you, thank you.
Congratulations.
That glorious 1 second Andy snipe feels good.
Right.
Feels good, man.
So, what were your thoughts on Seed Benteezy?
It was pretty linear. Like, once it got to the hammer, it was like hammer, and then what does hammer open? It's just like swamp and like hammer pegs, and then swamp had the cane. Luckily, I decided to do the AGA 1 piece, but instead of going to TR, because apparently TR only had 1 piece, and it was on Laser Bridge.
TR's piece was all the way on Laser Bridge. That was the Turtle one for me.
That was the last piece for 3 of the runners. So that makes me wonder, what piece did Benteezy find that no one else did?
I did AGA 1 for Lumberjacks. They didn't. At least the people that finished around the same time as me.
That's true.
I was actually really torn on doing T-Rock or just going for AGA for the Lumberjacks, but I figured T-Rock has so many items, right? There's got to be a bunch of Triforce pieces in there.
Well, the way I looked at it was that I knew where there were 3 pieces, because I knew there was one on Desert Ledge, I knew there was one on Floating Isle, I knew there was one in Lumberjacks. So that leaves only 9 pieces left in the game. And it's still TR, Misery Mire, and Ganon's Tower. So I was like, those 9 pieces could be like distributed in any way, and if there's not one in TR, then like I win the race guaranteed. But if there is one in TR, then they'll beat me, obviously, because doing AGA 1 is a little slower than going straight into TR, which is how, like, I think 1st through 4th or 3rd, whatever I got, I don't remember. Like, I think they all got it in TR.
Yeah, probably.
I know 3 of the runners here got their last piece on the Laser Bridge TR,
Yeah.
which that was the only piece we know of in Turtle Rock.
I did feel
one
slightly
could have been
behind.
on Trinex, unless there were all 6 or 5 items already.
One of them could have been on Trinex.
I heard the ice rod was in the cave. That must have been hilarious.
It was.
Yeah, it was. That was the other thought I had when I was doing that. I was like, wow, I'm really happy this isn't the regular seat, because that is a really awful location for that ice rod.
It is.
That's ouch.
Yeah, I definitely felt behind because of how linear the seed like wound up being towards like the second half of it. And like I know Andy and El Magus and they're like all like really good execution runners. So and then I made that stupid blunder in Palace of Darkness where I tried to hammer jump, but I didn't have the big key. So I was like, wait, I messed up the hammer jump, and then I did it, and then I didn't have the big key. Luckily, the big key was right there, but I did waste like a good minute and a half there. So I already felt behind, so I was like, I just have to hope there's not one in Swamp and not in TR, because I left Swamp immediately, and I went straight to Aka. So,
It's okay, though. We did appreciate the quack.
Oh, speaking of quack, did you guys see what's on pedestal?
apparently it's the flute. I was told in spoilers afterwards.
I see. Yeah, it wasn't visible on my credits due to, well,
Yes.
them acting a little bit weird.
Yeah, I thought it was on library bookshelf, but I guess I was
It was a
wrong.
bomb. That was a single bomb.
It's a bomb?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually didn't know like the differences between hard mode and normal mode. So when I opened the first single bomb, I'm like, what's going on? And then I was like, and then I did this weird opening route because I assumed the single bombs were replacing the triple bombs. So I was like, oh, there's no way there's a triple bomb anywhere because there's a bunch of single bombs. So I went to the dam to like check for an extra item and stuff, and then I farmed some bombs, and then I get to Kakariko and I get 2 triple bomb chests, and I'm like, I hate this game. I wasted all this time.
So what you're saying is the next one needs to be an expert.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes,
Be
we should still have an expert one, and then just like one on pedestal and one in upper GT, maybe after Troll Dorm 2.
I don't think that's... I think we'll find all the items before then. Unless expert is all 40.
Expert is actually, yeah,
I think
expert is all 40, I believe.
40.
That'd be interesting.
There's also insane for 50 out of 50, which is ridiculous.
Well, it's something to keep in mind because votes are open for the next round of races, I believe. And anyone subscribed to the Speed Gaming channels will get access to votes. Not access. Anyone subbed.
Yeah, vote for some expert
And
seeds, guys.
also, anybody who's, I believe, cheered 250 bits as well.
I believe so.
And I think that's across the Speed Gaming channels. I don't know if they're accumulated or not.
Vandalite, Insanity, I believe, can be combined with Triforce.
Yeah, I know the expert and hard seeds are a little harder for the newer players, but I think it's like really interesting to watch like someone like Andy or El Magus like run through the game with 4 hearts. They're like in Dark World, like just trying not to die everywhere. It's like really interesting to watch. So it would be cool to see a race like that next week.
We'll see what happens. Anyway, I think this is a good point to sign off. I've been enjoying the races so far, and there's more to come tomorrow. So be sure to tune in.
You guys should watch it, Speed Gaming 3, because TGH is like a minute and a half behind
Oh,
AA
yeah.
right now.
All right, there's a race currently going on Speed Gaming 3.
And but TGH is up a sword, so it could come down to whether AA finds a sword in
Also,
GT
there
somewhere.
is 11 o'clock daily, I believe, in an hour and 20 minutes. If anybody wants to watch that, I'm not sure which Speed Gaming channel that's on.
Oh, I might join that one if I finish my homework in time. I'll catch you guys later. GG's
All
all.
right, have a good night.
Great night.
And yeah, I'll probably participate in the open.
Oh,
No,
I'll
I won't be.
watching.
You won't be, dude?
No, it's too late for me.
I don't blame you. Anyway, have a good night, everybody.
A great day and night.
Yeah, good night, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching me blunder compared to the other 3 in here.
You did fine, dude. You were still in top 10.